Leo, how you doing, guys? So we're here to do your first until the 15th of February. I haven't really used these cards too much at the moment, as you may have witnessed watching some of your weekly readings. But we're going to look into the moment before and then the moment after. But this could have been what happened before, but please keep an open mind that these could be life readings. And it might take me a moment just to get used to the energy. But we're testing a few things out, Leo. I hope you guys are all okay. If you could just give me a like, share, comment or something like that, I really would appreciate it. But let's see what happened in the moment before with Leo. The moment before with Leo. Show me the moment before with Leo. Okay, so Five of Pentacles to start off with. So looking at money and finances, wanting to be able to afford something more. There might be something new that you want because you've got the Page of Pentacles. So there might be something new that you're saving up for, okay, or was saving up for, realising a lot to do with finances and money, to be honest, because there's a lot of money here. So it's being looked at. So you might be looking at your account of making sure that you didn't overspend certain amounts. I think that you could have had a good Christmas and things like that. I think, but financially as financial advisor, I'm thinking, looking to be either a financial advisor or looking at finances, something to do with finances. Okay, there's also a friend or someone that you could be at odds with. This would be a friend that you're at odds with. Okay, this is feeling like left out and separated, also away from a friend, but it could be just nostalgia of just thinking about someone from the past, okay, because it would be a ruminating thing. It can also be something that happened, I don't know where the relationship part is here. It could feel like things at home at the moment, like you've got a lot on or your partner's got a lot on and you try to get back in to, I don't know why I'm picking that one up, to come back in, to come home. At work, you could notice that there's a lot of people, friends, that are talking about something new, to do something new with friends. That's it. I think that there was, which still could be going on now, that a friend has asked you to do something and you would have to come away from where you live, which would be if you're living with a partner, that you would be leaving them to do something with a friend as well, because this is supporting friends that are trying to get you out here, to get out, meaning like if you live at home, let's see, obviously you live at home, I've got no idea what I'm talking about at the moment. Sorry, I'm overstressed at the moment, Leo, because I've got so much to do and I'm also working and doing another job and I'm going slightly crazy at the moment. Let's see. Thanks. Let's see what happened in the moment before with Leo. The moment before. Yeah. Moment before with Leo. It's King of Cups. This just came up for the Cancerian reading. Okay. This was a lot to do with brothers and sisters and friends and parents. Okay. It was a difficult reading for me to get through that one. I think that, I mean, the King of Cups, you're definitely going to be in love, but this King of Cups looks like he's emotionally there, but he's emotionally not there all the time. Like your partner could be very determined to do something new. This could be a project that they're doing, okay, as well, which is causing the Five of Pentacles that you're both focused on. One is focused on friends and doing something new, and as your partner at the same time feels like that they have something new on, but they don't feel satisfied fully to do with a project that they've got underway or in their work. I think that I think that's not coming through as you. It might be for some of you. I think that this could well be coming through as your partner, that someone is doing a lot of work, okay, but they're also got new stuff that they want to do. And this King of Cups looks emotionally unsatisfied. So it might mean that your love life's okay. It depends what you're watching the reading for. But there feels like some kind of like emotional dissatisfaction, okay? Dissatisfaction. That it's not quite, I don't know. I just keep looking at this King of Cups as being bored in something to do with their work. Like they just can't seem to get the full flow going, and it could have caused a feeling left out from your love life because your partner is focused on work, and that because they are focused on their friends maybe a lot. moment before. Wow, that one come jumping out, Leo. So that was in reverse, but we don't do really reversals. So Temperance, it's definitely involving a Cancerian reading. This is a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And a little bit always means a lot. It's a little bit like savings. There's a little bit and then there's a lot. And it's like, I give you some, but not quite enough. There's a blend that someone's doing, like trying to... You might see that all of a sudden that they have like a lot of fire in them. But then all of a sudden, their energy levels just seem to be going up and down and up and down and up and down. Okay? And I think it's because someone's very stressed out about work. But the Five of Pentacles and the Page can have whatever amount of money. 555 on the clock. But I think there's still a stressing about that to get some kind of project underway, that they just feel heavily burdened by work at the moment, or did. Okay, the love life factor is there, but I think that your partner could well be trying to... I think that their temper might just get very frustrated by the amount of work that they've got to do at the moment for something. Like they're just work... Because this is everything that's going on with friends and family and their work. It can be you. But there just seems to be like a lot, that there was a lot going on. And this can be families that are at odds, where... But it could well just all be about to financially support you, or singular. What happened with Leo? Show me the moment before with Leo. Too many cards, but again, Aquarian, they came up. You've got Gemini, I can just see there. Okay, but Aquarius. So, wishes. This is your wish. Your wish is here. Okay, but someone's wish is also money. It's kind of like, be careful what you wish for. You might just get it. And I forget what that reading was. I just called that. Be careful what you wish for. You might just get it. But you get it, and you've got it. So you've got their attention, pretty much. Okay. It would be a Leo that has Aquarius in their chart somewhere, okay? Let's see. So there is love. There's love here, but there's also your partner that's in love with money, and that's in love with... I don't know why I just had something to do with the family. That could be a brother or sister that they're in, not strangely, but like, let's see, continue on this. Because the Cancerian reading came up with 3 children, right? There are either 3 sisters or 3 children. And there was the Knight, the Page, and the Page. And there was 3 people. But that reading got so confusing for me. Because it was a lot to do with control and stuff as well through that reading. This could be a Cancerian, this King of Cups. It could feel like I'm emotionally dissatisfied with what options that I have. You know, my options are there, but I just feel completely emotionless. Like I'm emotionless. It's it's difficult to get someone's emotions, full amount of emotions. But that can also be attention. Like I need your full attention, but it feels like that they're drifting off. Show me what happened before. Leo, show me the moment before. That one wants to come out. So there you go. So it's taken. The option and the I think it's taken. It's there. I think it's coming good. I don't think there was anything bad. I think that your person is also just focused on their money and their family a lot. And they're focused on their kids or children or like younger people. They're focused on that. They might work here with children in some aspects. Work for children. I heard children in need. It would be some kind of like charity organisation or something, but I did hear charity, charity, well, which would be squander, which was in the Virgo reading, which was from nothing left to squander. If you keep pushing me away. Yeah, because there'll be nothing left to squander if you keep pushing me away. But I think that you're back here and you're back with each other. But I think that there was a period of separation because it was be like, if there's nothing left to squander, if you keep pushing me away, if you keep concentrating on work and you keep concentrating on your family and stuff like that, or whatever's going on, and money, that there'll be nothing left to squander. I think that your person through Christmas did squander a little bit, which was to overspend something. Okay, and they probably started worrying that they had overspent, and that you probably said, look, you know, if there's nothing left to squander, don't keep pushing me away. I'm here to support you, and there I am. Okay, and there you are. So there's nothing left to squander, so there's nothing left to wander. Like, oh, a fish called Wanda. That was another reading. What was that in? A fish called Wanda. Something to do with a fish called Wanda. Or Rhonda. Rhonda. Arousal. It's definitely an arousal. Okay, an arousal. I think there's a lot of like love there. I can't see anything. Hopefully, well, it's good. I mean, I don't know why I always look for the bad, but they're kind of like tarot readings of people that are needing advice. But I don't see any kind of stuff there that was bad. I think it was just a lot to do with work and finances, to be honest. Okay, so we've got the wrong deck. The wrong deck. Let's have a look. So now we'll go into your 1st until the 15th. So for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, show me Leo from the 1st until the 15th of February. So there you go. So there it is. The chart. Well, you've got 2 aces. So you're back with them more than likely. Okay, this is offering. An offering of my heart, meaning my heartfelt. I just heard heartfelt condolences. I don't know why. Condolences. That would be if there's someone in the family that you've physically lost or miss. Like, because I keep hearing like condolence or dole on the dole, something to do with doling, or dole in Britain would be seeking financial aid and support from the government, and then you get the dole here, which is that the government will support you for money and housing and all that sort of stuff. I think is there for some people. I don't know why, because seeking unemployment, but then I'm employed again. Okay. But the Ace of Cups. Let's see, for Leo from the 1st until the 15th of February. Leo. So Libra, 100%. Well, Steve, on one hand, I've got a really good option. I've got a good choice here. That there's a heartfelt offer that's coming my way, but do I take it? But that's definitely involving a Libra. Okay, now if this is coming as a reflection of what excuse me, happened before, someone definitely works like for a Libra, because this is working and it's right near the 2. So someone's like working for like as a clerical, as assistant as well. Like Libra would be the jury, the judge, the jury, the legal department, secretarial work, all that kind of stuff. Could be working with children, which would be the Page of Pentacles. You work for kids or something, or to do with this charity, organisation of charity. Okay, so that's there. So on one hand, I've got my love and my offer, and I'm offering it to you as support for this too. Okay. Let's see. For Leo. From the 1st to the 15th of February. Leo. Oh dear. So you got 9. Worry. Someone's worried. 9, 10, 11, 2. Again, what do I do? What do I do now? There's a lot of stress. Seems to be a lot of stress. Someone's they're either torn between lovers, or they're torn between families, friends, sisters, brothers, or work, or all of the above. But someone's torn. So I'm also hearing another song now, which is, what was that one? Torn. Natalie and Brulio. Natalie. I'm hearing Natalie. Something to do with Nat or Natalie, but I'm torn. torn. Okay, Leo. So there you are, Leo. So it could be, it's possibly you that could be, I don't know, because it's right next to this 9. You're either worried about Leo, because it's 2 that's making the decision, and it's like, well, what do I do? I'm stressed and I'm worried, but I'm here. But this can be someone that's being offended in certain ways, like I'm taking an offence to something, okay, or I'm defending someone. You could be trying to defend someone, which is good, but there will be someone that's taking an offence to you defending someone, okay? So that would be everything that happens from when you wake up, from 1 in 7. So from when you wake up, the first people that you see and that you live with, okay, there's some kind of like taking offence to something. That can be what's happening here with the home, like taking an offence, or because this is having to stand up for one's rights, okay? It's a bit like acting out, like, well, I'm going to have to stand up for my own rights to something. Because it's kind of like that. It's like, if you keep pushing me away, because this is a line that's drawn, a lion and a lion, and it's coming from fire, okay? But if you keep pushing me away, but I'm there. So there's a line that's drawn, as if to say, well, there are many lions. There's the lion, the witch, and the wardrobe. And I'm hearing that one. Let's see. Continue on the reading, please, for Leo up until the 15th. From the 1st until the 15th of February. Leo. So you get a brand new start. So Pisces. But you get a brand new start. I just think that there's some kind of like a way that you have of protecting yourself, because there's a protection here. So to protect myself, we have the Fool, which is that we need some time apart, or that you needed, because someone needs to make this Fool's journey, which is a travel, some kind of like travel. Your person could travel a lot, the Fool. Okay. But we need a brand new beginning, and we need a complete brand new start. But someone also takes offence to that, or feeling it. Because I'm looking at this 7, that this 7 of Wands has loads of people, and they feel attacked in a certain way. Like, I'm feeling attacked. Fire sign. But it can also be an Aries or Leo or Sag. Okay, because it's right near Sagittarius, and I feel like someone's watching, or they're attacking, because it's coming from like Sagittarius here, right next to Leo there. Okay, so it feels like I'm gonna have to like someone cuts you out, but then like silently whispers, kind of like, all of a sudden I'm there, but then I just cut you out, and it's like, I'm a part of this, so why do I feel left out? Okay, but then you get a brand new beginning, but that's coming from more Sagittarius energy. But then you get a brand new start. Ooh dear. Okay, so this is worried. This can be control, narcissism, gaslighting, okay, high blood pressure, fear, anxiety. Okay, this can feel like PTSD. This is PTSD that some people go through. Okay, but you've got it right next to the Fool and the 7. It's coming from fire energy. So I don't know who else has got fire in their chart, but it's coming from fire energy. Because you've got Leo and Pisces, Virgo energy, a Fool, right there. But in between those, you've got this. You've got to go through this new beginning to find strength and courage to do what you want to do here. Okay? 16, which is 7. Again, it's like offense, defending. Offending, defending someone. Someone's defending somebody. Defending. but offending someone at the same time. It's like, well, I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. Like, I don't know whether if I'm going to offend you or what. So it's to do with friends, brothers or sisters, or messages, or talking, or thinking. Someone overanalyzes a situation to its highest degree. Okay, they could be overanalyzing a situation, but that's really to do with talking. But that's also to do with friends as well. Because this is like, well, I'm remaining loyal, right by your side, but I'm also like spying on someone. I'm also watching someone, or I feel like I'm being watched, or I feel like I'm not talking to someone, because it's like spying. This is like spying, and this is playing games with someone as well. Okay, and this can feel like being controlled in certain ways by brothers, sisters, or friends, or messages. If you're not on good circumstances with your partner, whoever it is you're watching it for, but the air is coming from Libra energy, okay? And the fire is coming from you guys and Sagittarius. But you've obviously got, you know, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or whoever you're watching it for. But it feels like someone gets offended very quickly through something, and then we're on talking terms, but then we're not on talking terms. We're not on speaking terms, that's what I heard. We're not on speaking terms. But this is someone that's thinking about the past, because this is all to do with either spying on someone or thinking or witnessing. This is witnessing and spying on people, and this could be to do with the internet or thinking about past people. Okay, and people that have not been really talking and doing stuff, that's leaving someone field, like, field? I'm hearing field. Fair weather friend is what also hearing from Queens of the Stone Age. Fair weather friend, fair weather. Fair, what's fair? Something to do with fair. This two of two here is Libra, I would say. And fair weather friend, it's to do with a friend or fair. What's fair is fair, but it doesn't seem fair to someone else because it's like controlling someone's of the amount of, like, whether it's fair or whether it's not fair, I'm going to treat you this way. Okay. But on the brighter side of things, there's a brand new start and a brand new beginning and seeing strength. But this can also be fear, you see, because Leo energy, it's a fixed fire sign, and you can either have vibrations of having loads of courage and strength, or because it can be, you know, don't prod a lion, you know, because it can turn feral, like a feral cat. Okay, so it means like to speak up and say something, to physically be able to say something to them, or you yourselves being able to say it to someone else. Okay, so if this is you that's needing to say something to someone else, it seems like there's a game that's played with someone here. It's either a friend or family or the person, who knows. But it's to do with, what I'm hearing is like we're watching, or I'm watching, or something to do with that. And it's costing someone, like, I need to speak up and say something instead of just spying or watching or thinking all the time. I need to physically find my courage and my strength, because this can also come from Leo energy, because it remains as courage. And to physically have that courage, I need to say something, which is the Fool. To have a brand new start of a cycle, I'm going to have courage and speak up and physically say something here to stand up for myself. Now, that's either you or it's another person, that whoever it's to do with that you're watching it for. But it feels like someone needs to have courage to say something. But if this has gone on for a long time with someone that won't show physical feeling or emotion, because there's energy of here, like there's feelings and there is emotions there, but it can be that someone's going through something controlling. Okay, because these can be just dates. These can be like new people or dates, and they're just like now and again. Like just now and again, we go out and we go out on dates. Traveling is date. Okay, and there's dates there. But then when I'm not with you, I feel completely separated and abandoned. This is what I used to do, which is fear of abandonment. Okay, so you might not see that in someone, but they would only ever be able to see that within themselves. Okay, which is a lot to do with brothers and sisters and parents and all things like that. Okay, and that's what I'm picking up, is the fear of abandonment, a fear of not of being alone, but having to say something. But whoever that is that you need to say it to, if it is coming from you, Leo, that there's going to have to be, if you want this brand new start here, that you're going to have to say something to someone. Okay, it could be coming from a Libra energy, because the Libra is the one here that's 9, 10, 11 that's causing this too. That's in this too, is what they're saying. That's causing this, is what it said, sorry. That's causing this. Libra energy. That's causing something that I have to avoid, because I feel like I can't speak. Like I can't say something. So I'm also picking up the song Don't Speak. Right? Don't speak. Oh, what you're saying. Yeah. Because I don't know what you're saying. I can't speak because I don't know what the decision is yet. But it feels like someone's being told not to speak. Like, just don't speak to them then. You know, well, I want to speak to them. It's like, well, why speak to them? That seems to be an argument that's going on with someone that's saying, you know, well, you need to say something to them. It's like, well, I don't want to say anything. Here. I'm just going to, because this is, I can't get away from that this is a witness to something, that someone's doing something, okay, because it can relate to a childish energy of like, well, I'm not speaking, I'm just going to watch. Okay, and I'm just going to watch to see what happens, but I haven't actually got the courage to say anything. Sorry, Leo, if this is coming across as you guys. It's just your karma. It's finding strength to physically say. But if you feel like you're in a bind that you can't say anything, then you have that karma to go through. But if someone is doing this on purpose, and they're purposely doing it, then you're creating more karma. Because this can be toyed with, that someone's playing mind games, manipulation. Because if that 5 came through from the Cancerian reading, that was 5 of Swords. And that was mind games and manipulation. Okay? And this can be coming through as that energy. Like, I'm just playing mind games with someone, and I'm just toying with them, and I'm not saying anything when I should. Okay? But who that energy's coming from, I don't know. I really don't know. But that's what I'm picking up so far for you guys. I'm sorry if it was a little bit strange, but these are life readings. I try to, that's me as a reader. I just stick with people's lives. That's the thing that affects you the most. That's what you watch for a life reading. So these are people's lives, right? So what we do is we continue on with the reading. Then we clarify everything. But I look up until the answers till the end of the 15th, okay? So then we start to clarify the cards and have a deeper look to see what that really is about. So if you want a personal reading, or you want to watch the extended readings and have access to all of them, you can see it in the show more section underneath the video. It'll take you over to Patreon, and you obviously have access to all of your readings. Or if you want to reach out to for a personal run, you can use the email in the link provided below, or you can follow any of the websites that I also have running, and it'll be very good for your support. Thanks very much, Leo, and I will hopefully see you over on Patreon, guys. Thanks.